Welcome to another episode, everyone. How did the Five Deuce Hoovers take over Shreveport, Louisiana, and Texas? The Texas Hoovers. That's what the question is. Because people are asking, well, can the LA Hoovers even tell the Texas Hoovers what to do, etc.? And I thought that the Texas Hoovers started their own game. They started it themselves. The LA Hoovers didn't have anything to do with it, so how can they push a line on them? Is the question. Well, I don't know. But let's get into it.
Real money in the room, man, and we here in the infamous Cooper Road, Shreveport, Louisiana, right here in the trenches, nighttime. We about to go out and see what's going on. Let's get it.
I ain't grooving till the world stop moving. Y'all don't know the trenches right now. I don't even really know what y'all doing down here.
OG said he's grooving until the world stops moving. The world probably ain't gonna stop moving, so that means he just grooving.
Cooper Road, y'all ain't know this. The Cooper Road.
Kid right here, man. Tell him what it is, man.
I used to rap, but now I'm back a full-time ass spanker. I lay belt the ass for real. I ain't on no pretty shit today or none of that. I'm trying to catch something for real.
Well, how do you feel about that? You've never been down Hoover Street, but you claim Five Deuce Hoover.
Because I didn't get my crippin' from Cali. It's a different mess. I didn't get my crippin' from Cali. I got my crippin' from Shreveport, Louisiana. Lorraine, yeah. Shout out R.I.P. to the Ranger. Shout out to the niggas on Cooper Road, man. A lot of these niggas around here, they thought they Five Deuce like these. That's why I give it the grade. That's Five Deuce. That's the Five Deuce. You go to Houston, that's how you throw Five Deuce. Down there, we throw it like this.
How you roll? How y'all throw the Cooper Road?
The Cooper Road like that. That's Cooper Road down here.
Oh, damn. Yeah. It's a lot of niggas in Houston that be throwing up.
So maybe this is what Charleston White was talking about. How they throw it up like this and Cooper Road and whoop-de-whoop, and they don't even throw it up like the Hoovers, bro, and whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. Whatever, bro. The Hoovers influence all of this, just like other gangs influence other states. Man, that's just what it is. Again, all relating back to Los Angeles, California.
This Hoover. So this Hoover. It's Hoover. But we say Cooper Road. We're from Cooper Road, Shreveport. This is our Cooper Road sign.
And this is also probably the people Charleston White was talking about when he was saying they all old and washed up and ain't putting in no work and all of that. But it's not like that down in the city, bro.
Down here, that's our Cooper Road sign. When they go by Hoover down here, they're going to still hit the finger. They're going to still hit the death. We ain't going to say Hoover. We don't do that. Now they might do it in Fort Worth and that or whatever, you know, that's them. Ain't nothing wrong with that either. But to me, that's Five Deuce. But to us, that's just Cooper Road. This Five Deuce to us.
Niggas see this store like this, they looking at that, they say that's the 5 and that's the 2. Yeah, but they did 9, nigga, that's the C and that's the R. That's there for Cooper Road. Cooper and the R in the background, you silly. All day long, you got the C in the front and you got the big R in the back. That stands from Cooper Road. That's where we got our crippin' from, out Cooper Road. That's why it look like that. That's our 5D.
You're from 1940 through 1970 marked a period in time known as the second wave of the Great Migration.
Everybody in LA family came from the country, bro. All of our roots is down south. We migrated from down south to California.
What made your family leave?
That was my old celly, Big Fred Dog, 5'9" Hoover. That was my old celly right there. And High Desert. Stay present. Freeway Ricky Ross right here. Okay, we trying to figure out how the Five Deuce Hoovers took over Texas. Who running shit? Who really running this shit?
From Texas to California.
Well, I think my mom was looking for a better life for us, you know. I could only imagine if we'd have stayed in Texas where I probably would have been, you know, with some of the racist stuff that we experienced, you know, being in Texas. I experienced black and white bathrooms in Texas.
So you actually seen Jim Crow when you was in Texas?
Oh, absolutely.
Right.
Despite our best efforts, illegal cocaine is coming into our country at alarming levels, and 4 to 5 million people regularly use it.
During the drug trade of the 1980s, descendants of the Great Migration would often go visit family members in the Deep South with hopes of selling their drugs for the high, whereas they were cheaper in California.
You gotta remember, bro, I'm from the freeway Rick era. It was a lot of money. There was so many people making money, bro, in the vicinity of Hoover. The motherfuckers had to find alternate routes to go get money, bro. Motherfuckers wasn't going out of town to try to lay down no gang shit. Motherfuckers was out of town trying to get money. And in the commission of getting money, niggas out of state start identifying with LA gangs.
You know, first it started going 20 miles outside of LA, then it goes to Riverside, and then it goes to San Bernardino, and eventually people.
So he was just saying, Fred Dog was just saying that originally it was just about getting money. This is during the Freeway Rick era when the dudes from LA was going out of town, out of state. That he's essentially saying that they were not going out of state to start gangs. They were going out of state. We were going out of state from LA to these different states to make money, to get money during the narcotics trade. And in the midst of that, going out of state, taking over this drug trade, getting money, these are gang members that are doing this from LA. These dudes from out of town start catching on, start liking the dudes from LA style, their gangs and their gang banging style, and their narcotics trading and this and that, and said, well, I want in. We want to be like them. And so they starting gangs in their respective states, bro. But originally, it wasn't about starting gangs in different states. This is what Fred Dog is saying, that it was about making money. And then during the course of that, the dudes essentially in other states became infatuated with the LA gang culture and wanted to be a part of it.
But talking about people they had out of state. And,
Right.
you know, I got it out of family, out of state. You know, my family's in Tyler. I called and put them on because you start to realize that cocaine has more value outside of California than it did inside of California.
In 1986, a man by the name of Hoover Sam and many of his siblings came to Shreveport, Louisiana. This is the story of the Five Deuce Hoover Gangsta Crips of Shreveport, Louisiana, Cooper Road to be exact, and the first Five Deuce Hoover Gangsta Crips set outside of Los Angeles. Arguably the first Hoover set to spread across the country. I mean, Real Tune TV, we live right now. Shreveport, Louisiana, Cooper Road to be exact. You know what I'm saying? Let them know who we got behind the camera.
I'm OG Doughboy, one of the originals. This is my spot. It started from here too. Went on around the corner. But when I leave here, I'm gonna take you out to the spot where it started from. And this is where it originated from. And see it go from there.
When you say it, you talking about the Hoovers.
The Hoovers.
Five Deuce.
Five Deuce.
Yeah.
AGC.
AGC, Hoover Gangsta Crip.
Hoover Gangsters.
How long has Shreveport been like Hoover Gangsta Crip?
Since 82.
82.
It's 82.
82. How long has it been? I don't even mean to ask this question, but like it's been HGC. Has it ever been HCG?
Nah, we the only Hoover Gangsters here in Shreveport. The only ones in the whole world.
Right.
In Shreveport, period. We the only ones. Five Deuce Hoover Gangster Crip. Right. Ain't no CG, ain't none of that going on.
And of course, it's the same in LA. Hoover, the Five Deuces are the only gangsters in LA. They're the only HGCs, the only Hoover Gangster Crips in Los Angeles, California. And it's the same way here in Shreveport, Louisiana. Where did they get that from? It's the LA. It's the LA against the LA influence, bro. But this is not a competition. Who cares? All this shit is stupid. But I'm just saying, in response to Charleston White saying everything that he was saying, well, no, it's all influenced by the LA gang culture.
And I only ask that because it's been a controversy from some of the homies from Fort Worth, who I've also interviewed in my Murder Worth documentary.
Okay.
And they pay a lot of homage and respect to Shreveport. They say they got they crippin' from Shreveport.
Got put out by Little Rank, Shacon, Duke, and Black. Yeah, Lil Rank.
And cuz goddamn he pull up, you know what I'm saying, in the Cadillac there, you know what I'm saying, with the lights off, all that, you know what I'm saying, just fucking with us, you know what I'm saying. This before I was on though, you know what I'm saying, and pull up with the 5 dudes hanging out, you know what the LA Kings had with the Lil Rank on the side. It's the first day I ran into him, you know what I'm saying, that's how we met. And he's from LA. He's actually he was born in Louisiana, you know what I'm saying? But he got ties, you know what I'm saying? Big Will, OG Will from up there in the West Coast, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But he, cuz from Louisiana, but you know what I'm saying?
Shreveport, Louisiana. My homie come back to the murder, Fort Worth Tech. Presented us to the 5 who shoot Crip living. You know what I'm saying? He was a little homie when he presented the Crippin to us. We were teens, 14, 15 years old. We didn't have a big homie to come to our town, to our city, and lace our chucks up with us. So we didn't have that. We had a homie who was adopted as a Hoover baby gangster in Shreveport, Louisiana.
There's a whole area called
Some big ass dudes.
right there on the south side.
Okay.
On the bottom in Fort Worth.
Okay.
And they say they got it from a little homie at the time, because he was like 17, I believe, named Lil Rank.
Mm-hmm.
And Lil Rank is from Shreveport, Louisiana.
Yeah.
So we don't have a connection with the West Side Crip gang, West Side 5 Crips. We don't have a connection with them because our homie was from Shreveport, Louisiana, connected from another little homie. West 57th. What you mean? You think I'm finna Big Bang. Grooving in peace, you dig what I'm saying?
I'm gonna be very, very specific. Big Bam, 5 Deuce, Kevin Bishop is my big bro. Nigga raised me in the set. Little Bam, Larry Winters, rest in peace. That's my homeboy. Lowe got killed out there, but the only specific reason why Little Bam was even in Shreveport, Louisiana, bro, because him and John was on the run.
But they say he brought HCG, Hoover Crip Gang.
Ain't no such thing. Ain't no such thing. The Hoover Crip Gang ain't never been here. There's always been 5 dudes HGC. Always chatted. You know what I'm saying? 5 deuce. Okay. So, I don't know where the HCG come from. Not here. Whoever brought it up there, they must misconstrue their words or their letters. But I always been HGC.
Right. So, like, how, if you don't mind me asking, like, how did it start? Who brought it? Like, how did it come to Shreveport, Louisiana? Because we're in Louisiana. Like, this is real, like, Louisiana. You know what I'm saying? Like, you look, you see the trees, you see the, you know what I'm saying, the country. You know what I'm saying? You see the boats, too. You see the water. You know what I'm saying? This is, like, Louisiana vibe. So how did, assuming that started all the way miles and miles and miles away, come to Shreveport, Louisiana?
The triple OG Sam. You know what I'm saying? And brothers came down here, made it a land. The house we going to, that's where we landed at. So when they landed there, that's where it come from.
Okay. Well, sure, let's go to the house.
Let's go.
This is the origins of Hoover and Fort Worth.
Yep.
Yeah.
This is the base of everything. Everything had to come from here.
Right. So how was it back then? You know what I'm saying? Like, how old were y'all?
Oh, we were young. We were fresh out of elementary.
Fresh out of elementary, so like you talking 6th grade?
Yeah, 6th grade, 5th, 6th grade.
5th, 6th grade.
You coming up banging.
Coming up banging. So how did it happen here though? Like, what's significant about this house? Like, who stayed here?
And that's how it happens. The gang banging, you start off real young, and that's why, you have to be mindful of the youth. You have to be mindful of the children because they are influenced at an early age to join gangs. Not necessarily pressured, but just the influence of it. Them seeing the culture and the lifestyle, they want to join in. Just like these dudes out here in Shreveport and wherever else.
what was going on? Like, how did it, you know what I'm saying? Because you in 6th grade, that's like a school kid.
It's just like when they came from LA, it where they parked it at.
Right.
It's the hood. So we all migrated here.
I was told while I was doing my history and research on gangs in Texas via Fort Worth that the colors that they bang, the five deuces out there, is blue and gold.
Blue and gold? Who banged that?
In Hooverland, Fort Worth.
Blue and gold, them 60 colors.
Like rolling 60 colors?
Yeah, who don't wear that? Who wear blue and orange, baby?
Right.
Or orange, straight orange, like the crims. You know what I'm saying? You got the criminals. They wear straight orange. They don't wear blue at all.
Right.
We adopted the orange from the H. You know what I'm saying? We wear blue. I crib. You know what I'm saying? I crib. I got my flag every day. So all the extra, I don't know nothing about all that. That's something new to me.
Well, it was told to me that it was to pay homage to where it started at, and the gold was like a Shreveport color.
Our uniform, you know, we have a crib uniform, you understand? Raw blue and gold. That show.
No, I keep forgetting to turn this damn mic back on, man. My bad. Fuck. I'm turning it off so make sure y'all can hear the video when they're talking. Jeez. Okay, so them some big ass dudes though from Fort Worth, Texas. But I'm confused as well. He said that they wear blue and gold. The other dude just said that they wear blue, that he's cripping, but they adopted the orange. But I'm confused because he still said that they wear blue, but they adopted the orange. And that the criminals don't even really wear blue, they just wear orange. I'm not gonna get into all of that. I'm just trying to keep up with what they got going on out here in Shreveport and Texas.
Respect to the West Side Five, the super gangster crew. You dig what I'm saying? South Side Fort Worth, Texas. You know, staying loyal to the royal, blue and gold, King for crown from head to toe. That's how you going. That's the respect we show to the original Five, the super gangster crew. You understand? Out of West Side, South Central Los Angeles. You dig what I'm saying? So when you see the blue and gold, you understand, around these parts, that's what that is. You dig what I'm saying? That's what that is. You understand? Yeah. Whatever colors, you know, they rock, they, you know, we rep, you know, the orange, you understand? Yeah, we rep that orange crust, you dig what I'm saying? Yeah, we show our respect, you dig what I'm saying?
So one of the things that caught me in Fort Worth was they rep that orange crust, but to pay homage to their Shreveport roots, they also rep blue and gold is the main color in Fort Worth.
Nah, hey, cuz you cannot sit here right here and tell me that niggas that claim Hoover gangster, Hoover crip, period, wear some blue and gold. No, they ain't pop. No, y'all lying to me. Hey, see that? No, this shit a prank or something?
No,
they gotta be a prank or something. Cause this shit don't fuck. This shit don't right next to here. Hey, Zach, come here for a minute, Zach. No, you finna trip on some shit. No, I'm finna ask my nephew. Zach, out there in Fort Worth, Texas, the Hoovers, they say they pay homage to their hood. Know what they wear? He said they wear blue and gold.
I think I heard that too.
I ain't heard.
I think I
Real
heard
shit.
that too. Like,
But you can't do that out here. Niggas know Hoover wear no blue and gold.
Nah, for real.
You hear nephew
Blue
right
and gold,
here.
Blue and gold, you 60.
That's it.
You 60.
Thank you, cuz.
Okay, so twice, these dudes out here in Shreveport, Louisiana have denied that the blue and gold came from them, because this dude, Real Tune TV, shout out to Real Tune TV, check him out using this content here, just said again to the second OG, real OG here, that the dudes in Fort Worth, Texas are saying that they wear blue and gold to pay homage to them, to pay homage to Louisiana, to pay homage to them, to show them respect, we're going to wear blue and gold. Like he was just saying out there in Fort Worth, Texas, yeah, we wear our Orange Crush as a sign of respect as well, obviously to the LA Hoovers. But he said that they said, well, they wear blue and gold as a sign of respect to Louisiana. But the dudes in Louisiana saying, man, we don't wear blue and gold. We've never wore blue and gold. That's a rolling 60s color in Shreveport or Texas. I don't know. I can't fucking keep up. But they saying that they've never wore it. But the dudes in Texas saying we wear blue and gold to represent, to show respect to the Hoovers in Shreveport, Louisiana. They saying, well, we don't know what the hell they talking about. We don't know where they got their colors mixed up at. We don't wear that shit. So now I'm all confused.
Go. There you go. I ain't got no disrespect to not. I got nigga for shit so. But cuz you a motherfucker Hoover, cuz you ain't doing that shit, cuz. You ain't doing that.
Yeah, I don't know how that color go. I promise I heard it though, like on the set.
You
I heard
it the other
I
day?
heard it, like, you know, like.
He that next generation.
All I know,
and he hear that type of nice shit.
Blue. You heard me? All I know is
Orange and blue, that's who?
You know what I'm saying? That's all I ever know.
Period.
Gold is 60. Y'all seen it last night?
Right.
What they walked up on? Blue and gold.
Man, damn, though. Look at that damn front yard or backyard. It's a little small house. Well, I don't know. It might be a little bigger than it really looks. If it's upstairs, I can't tell. But look at that damn yard. Even if the house is that small, look how big their yard is out there in Louisiana. Jeez. Ain't nothing like that in LA. Not with no small house like that. Jeez, man.
blue and orange. Right.
So that blue and gold shit, that's 60 colors. I don't know where they get that from.
Right. With that being said, like you were saying last night, like, so how is the relationship between the Hoovers and the 60s out here in Shreveport?
Oh, we beef. We shot at each other every day, all day. Catch somebody going down the street, you better make it fast. If you come through here, better make it fast. Right. If you don't, you get shot up.
Right.
So I don't see how this is not modeled after LA gang culture. They beef with the 60s out there in Louisiana too, the Hoovers do. How's this not the same thing as Los Angeles, California, man?
Hey, beat up, shot up, however we want to do it. Right. We did it.
When did it calm down to?
It came down like in 2000, in the early 2000s. From now in the 90s, we all out of high school now. We didn't grow up,
right? So
we still banging. So when it came down, it wasn't nothing but a handful of us. To be honest with you, right. You know what I'm saying? When everybody left, migrate to Houston, it wasn't nothing but a handful of us. You know, and we made it a way for all y'all to wear this up here. You know what I'm saying? Because back then, you just couldn't just hang out and like we hanging out. Right. See, you might be in a shootout right now. They pass by, boom, 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 there you go. So like right now, we chilling, we good. We in the hood. So, that's what it was.
Has it always been like the Hoovers were outnumbered too? Like,
well, yeah, like right now.
So, at least, apparently, it looks like ostensibly they've stopped their beef with the Rolling 60s. They don't beef with them anymore. As he just said, that shit calmed down in the early 2000s. Probably sooner than that. Maybe he didn't want to sound weak or something, want to still sound a little tough. Make it seem like, you know, the beef hasn't been squashed for that long. But it looked like he wanted to say a little longer. Or whatever the case, at least 20 years in the early 2000s or whatever, the beef has been squashed. But out in Los Angeles, California, there's no such truce. There's no such peace to be had as of yet. The beef has carried on for decades. If anything, it intensifies with no end in sight. Though hopefully one day there will be an end to the carnage that black people perpetrate upon one another.
Perpetrate and perpetuate upon one another.
Now,
we outnumbered like a motherfucker up here. You know what I'm saying? Cause like I said, it divided. It's divided. One street divided everything.
Right.
So over here is Hoover, over there is 60. So you know what I'm saying? That's spook right there, I think. But it was dangerous. It was dangerous. It was dangerous.
No, for shit show. Anything else that you would say like was remarkable about this spot that you seen growing up as a kid that made you wanna?
Togetherness. This house here, we were together. You couldn't divide us for shit. Whatever went down, it went down, and we knew it. So you come around here playing if you want to. Like I said, this house, I'm gonna take you to top of another house down the street. You know what I'm saying? Where all the action went.
Right.
You know.
Right. Yeah, I wanna just go ahead and ask, since we've already like addressed the HGC situation. You know, in Texas, there's some big grievances. You know what I'm saying? There's led to fights. You know, I call it a war. You know what I'm saying? Solo, he kind of explains it differently. You know what I'm saying? Like where it's differences, but strong differences. And when I say differences, I'm talking about between the HGCs and the ACGs. Do y'all have those same issues in Shreveport, and how do you feel about those? Like, it's basically like Hoover on Hoover, you know what I'm saying? Like, how do y'all feel about them plexing with each other?
Out here, ain't no ACGs. We the only AGCs in Shreveport, period. Right. If you come from this land, talking about Hoover, you gonna have the gangster. You gonna have that gangster card. You gonna wear that gangster card. The ACG, I don't know where they come from. You know, if it come from Cali, it came from Cali. But it must skip to us. It didn't come from him.
Right.
Hold on now, OG.
Nah, we follow the gangster card.
Hold on, OG. Talking about you don't know it. Now, you doing good. You've been doing all right. Talking about you don't know where. I don't know where that HCG come from. If it come from Cali, it come from Cali. It skipped us. That's fine, bro. Y'all HGC, but don't say you don't know where HCG came from. It came from Cali. Yes, sir. You know this. The gang you're claiming came from Cali as well. Whoever you say started it out there, he got the concept and the idea from Los Angeles, California. Don't play dumb now. No, don't do that.
I've always been right here with us. Yeah, it's always been like that with us and shit, cause we don't fall up under HC. Right here, this house right here, cuz I got initiated in that backyard right there, cuz. So my cripping started right here with my OG Sam, cuz. And we've been always AGC. We ain't never heard about the criminal. We ain't got nothing against them, whatever. But down here in Shreveport, the Hoover Gangster Crip for life down here, cuz that's always have been with us. Just not on Cooper Road, everywhere we go to. Ain't no Hoover Gangster Crips out here.
Right.
Ain't no criminals or nothing.
Right, because like even the Hoovers from Houston have roots in Shreveport.
Yeah, that's why I was at H-Town. I mean, we took it out there from right here, and we took it to Houston. Yeah, that's how Crip Hoover came to Houston, cuz OG Sam, we took it from here to H-Town, cuz.
What all cities did y'all take it to?
We did with the H-Town.
Okay.
With the H-Town.
I know.
Sam them already breed up in California. They already breeded out there.
It's all good. But these Hoovers, you know, so far, all the ones I've seen, they're a little bit different than the Hoovers in California, bro. They're a little bit different than LA, Los Angeles Hoovers. I'll just say that.
They took it from here to H-Town. That's Fort Worth and stuff. We ain't got nothing in Fort Worth. The homie from City Road, though. They from HGC too, Hoover Gangster Crips. They took it to Fort Worth. However, they got flipped around when they out there, we don't know. We can't talk about that because we don't know. Right. But the basic was, Cuz came from City Road and shit. Right. And that's how Hoover Gangster Crips went to Fort Worth as HGC.
Right.
But how they flipped it over and shit, we don't know about that though.
Right. Just because they pay like so much homage to Shreveport. You know what I'm saying? Like they give Shreveport his car.
Yeah.
Is there room? I know Percy was talking on the internet about like getting his Chuck's lace stuff.
It would be a pleasure to, chop it up with some more motherfucking hogs, you understand? From that land, you understand? Yeah, we'd love to do that, you understand? But far as, motherfucker teaching us how to live at this time right now, nah, we don't have too many losses, too many convictions. We can't take no convictions. Too late to show, a nigga how they shoot and all type of different, moves. Too late for that. It would be a pleasure to meet, some original hogs, man, out that lane. Yeah.
What's wrong with, lacing a nigga chucks up? Huh?
You gotta take the whole strings out though in order to lace them.
I'm just saying. What's wrong with? I'm just saying though. Everybody want to go to war, but don't nobody want to lace a nigga chucks up. Don't nobody want to say, cuz, I understand, you know what? But because everybody want to be on the gangster, everybody want to, oh, nigga, cuz, that shit. We don't respect that shit. Y'all don't respect us, but we respected enough the niggas died over this shit. I got a whole genocide in Fort Worth, nigga. A whole graveyard full of 5 dudes who were Crip gang members, nigga.
Is there room for that? You know what I'm saying? Because I know Rank was a little homie when he died, like 17 years old. You know what I'm saying? And if there's issues with misunderstanding and communication,
yeah, we can get
knowledge.
Yeah, we're down by that devil. Get together and talk to Percy about the devil, whatever, man. You know what I'm saying?
Percy though, I'm just talking in general. You know what I'm saying?
We down by that, making room, just talking about it, let them know how it really go, how we feel about ours and shit though. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, we down by that there though.
No, for sure. Anything else, like as far as this house right here, is significant?
Well, yeah. Hell yeah. Homies died in this yard right here.
On the porch.
Yeah, homies died in this yard. I told them in the house, you goddamn right. This house right here got a whole lot of stripes on it.
Yeah, remember it's
real
right.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, this house right here got a whole lot of stripes, cuz.
So it was shootouts at this house?
What? All the time. That's where they come inside the service at.
This one and that one. Next time we go to, we're gonna stop down there too.
Yeah, this when they come to shooting at the Hoovers and stuff, they coming right here because they know this our spot and shit.
Right.
Yeah, real shit. A lot of niggas got laid down out here, man, right here. Right here where you at right now, cuz.
It had to be like scary back then.
It was scary. It was fun too. Cause yeah, it was fun. Yeah, scary, it was fun too, cause we gonna go get their ass. Real shit. That's the way of life though.
So again, they're talking in the past tense as if this sort of thing never happens anymore out there. These shootings, unalivings, or just whatever. Like, it's over. There's no more the way they're standing out there now comfortably and saying that they couldn't have did that years ago, but that they can do this now. Where you're standing at now, cuz, is where a lot of dudes died. But now, in other words, you can stand here. It's safe for you. And that's a great thing that they have going out there, that they were able to resolve some of their animus and beef and come to some sort of resolution and stop these killings and stop this violence. This is what we hope to achieve in Los Angeles, California, because in Los Angeles, California, the beef, it is still intense, prevalent, ever present. And, we haven't achieved this sort of resolution as of yet. But this is what the effort has been towards for, the last year or so, trying to get to some sort of resolution with this gang nonsense so that we can be old like this and just talking about the beefs that we used to have and how dangerous it used to be. But it's not such anymore. But that's not the case right now, of course, with the gangs in Los Angeles, California. The beefs are still ongoing. The stuff that they're talking about that was happening in the early 2000s and 90s, people dying on these porches and these shootouts and this and that, that's today in LA. It hasn't changed. That's not 20 years ago or 25 years ago. That's 25 years ago, 35 years ago, and still today. where these gangs are, where these shootings are prevalent and murder, it besets us. And it needs to fucking stop.
You know, that's how we came up, man. Shit, yeah. But them niggas, we biting on each other around here, you know what I'm saying? Nigga had to pay for a nigga life the other day, you know what I'm saying? Like, and both of them niggas from 60s, they just all, you know what I'm saying, grew up around me, you know what I'm saying, up under me. So, you know, this is what we doing. Like, trying to quiet this bitch down, like, you know what I mean? By any means, you know what I mean? Real life. Around this bitch, you know what I'm saying? Like, real life, you know what I mean? Like, and you know, it be certain type of niggas and it be certain type of things, you know what I'm saying, that'll make it happen like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, nigga gonna listen, you know what I'm saying, you know, or else you know they're gonna follow along where they supposed to follow along, you know.
Let me ask this, cause that's powerful. You know what I'm saying? Like, in a lot of cities, especially when blood has already been shed, haven't figured out how to do that. It's hard. You know, so like how could y'all get, cause you just explained to us like shootouts, you know, lives lost. You know what I'm saying? So how can y'all calm it down?
I ain't gonna lie, like, you know, what I just spoke on, wasn't no blood shit on there. That's the only reason I got in there. So you step in some shit like that, then, you know, that shit can spin. You feel what I'm saying? On that shit with that blood shit, it gonna take more than one person, you know what I'm saying?
And that's just it right there. And that's why they were able, now it makes more sense, why they were able to, well, I don't know. I'm confused. Because he said when he stepped in, there wasn't no bloodshed. But obviously there's been bloodshed in this war, because he just said one of his homies died on the porch and other people have died, been shot right there at that house, ostensibly by the ops. But that does make it harder to come to any peaceful resolution when blood has been shed. This is why these gang wars persist in Los Angeles, California, because there has been so much bloodshed and so many lives lost that no one wants to put down the gun until they feel like they've evened the score or what have you. I've even heard people say as much, plainly speaking. That's an intricate topic that we will have to dive into, you know, and unpack that about how to bring peace when so much blood has been shed. There's a way out.
You gotta think about it, you know what I mean? Nigga take one of mine, you know what I'm saying? You know, until I'm satisfied, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that's the only way it's gonna stop, you know what I mean? Like real life, you know what I'm saying? So them little niggas, they on some extra, you know what I'm saying? So they, you know, imagine they times two what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know, like, but like I say, it's gonna take more than one nigga around here, you know what I mean? You know? Yeah, it don't take much, man, you know what I mean? It don't take much, it don't take more than one nigga though, you know what I mean?
No, shit show. So where we at right now, and what's the significance?
And that's pretty much true for anything and everywhere, really, when you're talking about peace and negotiations and dealing with former ops and you're trying to resolve the situation and put down the weapons. It's going to take more than one individual for the most part. I mean, you can have individuals who are powerful and strong in their hood and have such a strong voice that they're the unquestioned leader and what they say goes, but you're still going to have dissent, even if it's quiet. And so in order for it to really be effective, more people have to be on board with the concept, the understanding of peace, why it's necessary, and you know, why it's okay to resolve these conflicts and still be considered a man. It is going to take more than one for the most part because the beefs are so ingrained.
This spot right here.
This house right here, man, this was this just like the blue house. This what we were right here. When that house gets shot up, they were gonna come down here and shoot this house up. That's just how it was, cause you know, this house here has a lot of stripes on it too, cause this just like our spot too, you know what I'm saying? No. Cause they mama was here, took care of us and shit when we were little coming up, you know. This is just like home right here, cuz. Like something happened to this house, it was retaliation finna happen.
Quickly.
Tell them about behind Phoenix. Behind Phoenix. That's our spot behind Phoenix. We gonna go over there too. Standing like this. But shit, our OG Sam got shot right there at the store.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, OG Sam got shot right there at the store. Yeah, real shit. That's what I'm talking about. Cause this motherfucking block, like we out here right now. Oh, cause it be up.
Everybody be scrapped.
Yeah, you got to be strapped. Cause they coming, we ready too though. That's how we were brought up, cuz. This cuz and all those booze, like I told, booze over us. Shit, boo like my OG. Like him and Sam my OG, but Boo and Sam was like that. No booze and Sam wedding and shit, you know what I'm saying? And that's how made that Boo. Whatever Boo told us to do, we doing it.
And that's why
That's all it is.
That's why nigga respect it to this day.
That's all it is. Whatever Boo said, Spook, go over there and kick that nigga in the ass. I'm going over there and kick that nigga in the ass. That's ain't no say don't. I ain't gonna do that. None of that. Cuz told me to do that. That's what I'm finna go do, cuz. And that's how we were brought up, cuz. You know what I'm saying? That's just us, cuz. That's that Hoover gangster crip in us like that, there, cuz. Real shit. Yeah, real talk, cuz.
Yeah, what's a significant moment that you remember at this house specifically?
Specific moments, man.
I say everything, cuz. There wasn't no just the one thing. I can't think of the one thing.
And I'm not making fun of the OGs, you know, because they're older. I'm older. Hell, I'm 51. And some of them are just my age, bro. And, you know, so I'm not making fun of them. But at some point, we have to do better. We have to learn and to do better. You don't want to be, I'm not finna be out there at that age with a drink in my hand or not a drink in my hand, whatever, smoking weed, any of that stuff, and talking about Cuz and Hoover on camera, hanging out in the hood. Now, if I'm showing you my hood and how I grew up or whatever, I'm still going to take a different tone at this juncture in my life. That's it. So, but it's ingrained in some individuals who are older now. People say, these dudes, you know, you're talking about Gumby and, you know, individuals talk about him. 60 years old, still on the internet, Hoover and this and that. This all that some individuals know. Hell, that's all I know. It's all I knew. I'm trying to learn something different. You have to make an effort to know and learn something different. This is all that we know. This is how we grew up. This is our culture. This is their culture. And even though they get older, you'll think, well, they will naturally grow out of this sort of stuff. Well, no, because it's embedded and ingrained in them at this point. They've been doing this for 40 years. So until they learn something different, they will not do something different. Until their minds are retrained, until their thought process is retrained, until their perception changes, then this is going to be the result. So it's best not to judge them, try to understand them, and show them that this is not it at this point in your life. At this point in your life, this is not good at any point in your life, but it's certainly not good when all your hair is gray. It's over, bro.
I think I just one, cuz.
You talking about the tea lady of this house, nigga. I'm talking about when I passed by this bitch as a youngster, nigga. I'm standing like this here, nigga. Mama was down with the set, nigga. These niggas rap, nigga. All the homies rap around the corner, nigga. C-Boy, Pretty, everybody right here. You know what I'm saying? Rest in heaven, C-Boy. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, mom's down with that, nigga. Like, I'm talking about every time you pull up a nigga right here, this job. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. This where it's at. You know what I mean? We making sure nigga was making sure everybody's straight. You know what I'm saying? Like real life, you know, niggas ride up and down the street on the bike and go to bumping at a nigga around here. You know what I'm saying? This how niggas
better move fast.
Sir. Yes, sir. And we right back here the next day.
Fast.
We right back here the next day. I don't give a fuck who got shot. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, right back here. Ain't no shutting no down. Ain't no closing no doors. Nigga, back out here like they was. You know what I'm saying? Like
that's wild. Straight up.
You know what I mean? Real life.
Straight up. No day shit. The same day we back out here, still out here doing our thing. The homie that got shot or whatever. We don't shut it down. We back out here crippling doing what we do, cuz. Keeping that shit just going, man.
You wouldn't be worried like that it might happen again?
Life, man.
Life.
It
always happens.
We ain't worried about it. It happen again. It's gonna happen again.
Yeah, we won't shit.
But see, we ready. That's just how we went with that stuff, man. Shit, we know there's gonna be some more shit happening, so bring it on, whatever, cuz.
Shit, they already know if anybody get shot right here, nigga. Anybody get caught around this bitch here lacking at that store or that store, nigga pulling up on them. Nigga pushing up on the real way. You in the car, nigga on the bike, nigga on the handlebar, pushing that bitch at you. Nigga, that's on mama, you know what I'm saying, on the set. You know what I mean? Like, nigga, it was real around this bitch. Like, you know, it still is, but like I say, from the path the nigga to cut, them niggas done cut long time ago, you know what I'm saying? From how they were doing and how they was coming, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's respected right now. It's respected right now. You can walk past a 60 or you can sit on side of 60 like it's gonna be respect though. You know what I'm saying? Because the nigga know it wasn't no stopping us neither. There wasn't no stopping us back then, like real life. We ain't had that shit in our heart, nigga. We had go in our heart. Wasn't no bag.
And it wasn't but a handful.
Wasn't no bagging up.
And again, Shouts out to them. As he just said, you can sit by 60s now. You can sit by rolling 60s, and it's going to be respect on both sides. He's saying the 60s knew that they wasn't no joke, and vice versa. They respect each other. Y'all had a war, strong war. People died. People lost their lives. They've been able to apparently squash the beef, bro. I'm not sure exactly if it was a verbal squashing, if it's just understood that it's squashed, if they're all older. These dudes are older now, apparently. And maybe the 60s are the same way out there. Maybe they just all said that this is enough. I don't know how they came about the resolution, but apparently they have one because this has been cleared throughout this video that now, the beef is not even present. They can all they all do coexist. Something to think about, and it's something that we can achieve in Los Angeles, California as well. It's something to strive for. That's what this is what we need. This is what I'm for. This is what we trying to do, bro. I know you tough killers. I mean, fuck that. This whoop-de-whoop. Yeah, I feel you. We gonna put together a squad and come for you motherfuckers too. That if you're trying to stop what we trying to do, which is bring peace in the black community and save lives, then you're an enemy to the people. You will be identified as such and dealt with as such.
One with a handful of.
So let me ask you this: like right now, though, it's like calmer between the '60s and the Hoovers. Like, how did that become a thing?
Over a period of time.
Over a period of time.
Over a period of time.
Demonstrations and niggas getting shot and niggas not stopping. You know what I'm saying? Nigga put something on nigga ass and nigga stop shit. That's nigga gonna continue to put something on that nigga ass, but that nigga keep coming back. You know a lot of niggas scared of that shit when niggas stand tall like that. You gonna make a nigga stop. That's the whole point. Nigga gonna make a nigga stop. Ain't no stopping in no nigga. You know what I'm saying? Real life.
I'm cool. I fuck with 6 old niggas. I ain't gonna lie. I fuck with them. Like I say, same nigga I fuck with was shooting at me. I'm proud. That day they was shooting at me and shit. Us. Yeah. But now we cool and shit. They want niggas and shit with it. They'll get down. They see me in trouble right now. They gonna come and help me, nigga. They gonna come and help. They from the other side. They from 6 old. But they see Spook down the road Hoover. Oh, they gonna come. What's up, Spook, y'all? Niggas, they gonna come with some help, whatever we need though. That's vice versa, man. Cause like I say, like he said, we passed how we did our shit. Now that new generation coming down with cuz now, they got another pad they going through with shit, and they put some more. They got friends and homeboy from different states, but they respect this Hoover and shit too though. We respect them. Ain't no out there cussing them niggas out. None of that shit. Ain't none of that shit right there.
Not to harp on the same thing, but I appreciate what I'm seeing right here, and I appreciate what I'm hearing, which is, as he said, if I get in trouble or Spook gets in trouble, the Rolling 60s will actually come and help us. And I'm just saying, man, not to beat a dead horse, but this is where we need to get to in Los Angeles, California. And I'm not worried about not looking tough by saying these things. I'm not worried about not looking like the craziest Hoover out there. You talking about coming to peace and resolute. I'm not worried about I've been tough. I ain't got to play tough. I ain't worried about looking tough. I am. It's real life.
I'm gonna respect everybody and just get along. You saw it last night when you was up there. Right. I told them like, cuz everybody out here in Hoover. There's a lot of 6 olds out here though, cuz. Real shit. This the home ground where Hoover Gangsta Crip come from, cuz, in my eyes, cuz. My OG is Sam. My OG Boo, who's out there got licensing, saw this motherfucker, cuz. My other OG Jimbo. My other OG rest in peace, motherfucker Drake. My other OG motherfucker rest in peace, motherfucker Fro. This us, nigga. This is our motherfucking life, nigga. I raised up in this shit, nigga, real shit, cuz. From right here, nigga. Left from right here, nigga, with the H-Town, nigga. Sam took us out there. There wasn't no Crips out there or none of that shit, nigga. I'm finna tell you they were calling themselves with H-Town back then. They were calling their ass motherfucking posses. Posses. Real shit, nigga. Really? On everything, they call themselves posse, T-Bo. No. Real shit, nigga. We over there on Southmore and Scott, nigga. Hell no. They were calling themselves posse, nigga. Real shit, nigga. Yeah, I'm telling you this shit. I was there. I'm telling you that shit. I was there, cuz. Real shit, nigga. They ain't know what. Hey, we came down there. They ain't know that shit was, cuz. Real shit, nigga. I love H-Town like with them, right here, cuz. Them was the motherfucking Crips going from, nigga. Hoover gangster crib. You can't go nowhere down here in my motherfucking city. In my motherfucking city and find any other motherfucking Hoover shit, nigga. They ain't here. They ain't here, cuz. Only thing down here in Shreveport, cuz, that claim Hoover is 5 Deuce Hoover gangster crib, nigga. Real shit, nigga. You took it to Fort Worth, wherever y'all did at Fort Worth. Hey, y'all can bring niggas down here to talk to us and everything. We willing to talk to people. Hey, this what it started at right here, cuz. Real shit, my nigga. I'm telling you all I love, nigga. Cause y'all with the H-Town too. Yeah. I love that bitch, nigga. What? I don't want to come back home. It's gravy down here. Real shit with your brother, nigga. Boo, nigga, he ran shit, nigga. Up on the OG sound, nigga. Whatever Boo said that was going on, nigga. Real talk, cuz.
Another thing.
Real shit, nigga. Put the homies on down there. My homeboy ran. OG ran now. That's what he is now. TC, OG TC. We put them niggas on down there, cuz. Okay. Real shit, nigga.
So before all that started, where I talking about where it started from?
Huh?
I'm talking where it started from. I'm talking about like
from here.
I'm talking about like before Hoover, 6-0, everything came up. Who came up?
We did it right here.
Okay, then first
before they came with the Hoover thing, we was doing our thing now.
Okay, so they was
you already doing that shit.
I'm just saying, you know, everybody want the history. You got to get the history. The history started.
Yeah. You got to start that.
I'm just saying the history started from the 22 game. So when the history
that was y'all 22 game.
You know,
you heard about the 22 game?
I heard about the 22 game.
Okay, the history started.
The original 22
hold on. Come here real quick.
Hey, that nigga fucked you up. He fucked me up, right?
Yeah, this what I was told is that before the Hoovers came to Shreveport, it was already gangbanging going on. It just wasn't colors.
It was all about the 22 game in the Peach Apartment. You see what I'm saying? We started this here. It was Giant Station right here. We started right here. Me and Eddie Mac. His brother came up and said, hey, I'll call y'all niggas something. I'll call y'all little young niggas some
Queens, bro.
Because that's all we was told, 22 and 38. And it started from there. So I ended up catching whatever case it was. I been down. And everything came up. Hoover came in. 6-0 fell on the other end. And it's Hoover right here. So when Hoover came in, it's their family. So Barry Sweat, OG, Barry Sweat came in. Sam came in. Boom. There go Boo up under Sam. That's my OG. So everything came in.
That's his brother.
That's my brother's Boo. So everything came in. That's how it came along. So as the history was going on down the line, it's come up. Whatever went down, I supposed to been the first nigga hit the H-Sound. You know.
True that.
I ended up catching the case. And they sent everybody else the H-Time. But Sam wanted me to be the first nigga hit the H-Time. Boom, with the Hoover. Bam. Yeah. I had some more shit going on in the city. I ain't go. So I stayed home, went to penitentiary. The rest of the homies went down there. Next thing I know, we got a big old family in Houston. I love y'all niggas in Houston, nigga. H-Sound, nigga. Keep it up.
Yeah.
So
that's some real shit. That's basically what Cuz just said.
So
that's how this shit happened.
So it's some more history coming along, though. I got more history, you know. Everybody talk about who did this and who did that. Y'all know the truth. You see what I'm saying? You can claim what you did. You can claim all this here, you know. Who is who, you know? You can go Hoover 19, Hoover, whatever you want to be. You going to be a Hoover, nigga. 5 Deuce Hoover all day, nigga. That's how we roll. So y'all already know how the game go. So it's more history coming. So it's a lot of history. So basically we got to know the history before we go on. You know, that email coming from Allendale, Lakeside, Queensboro, Motown, everywhere, you know, in the city.
All those spots he just named right there. Hoover had spots in all them motherfuckers hoods and shit. Every hood around here we had spots in it. Nigga, no, we ain't lying, cuz. It started right here on the Cooper Road. And that's just real shit, cuz. Everything cuz just say, hey, there's a lot of history with this shit, man. Nigga gotta get real shit, cuz. You won't come with that shit though, cuz. Real talk.
But you know, you can't never knock next.
Niggas still here doing this shit, cuz.
You can't never knock next man history, you know. Next man history is his history, you know. We want truth. If you want to sit down and talk about it, we can talk about it. You think you did it? Hey, let's talk about this shit. You see what I'm saying? There ain't no problem about this. I'm talking about you can say you came from here to over here to over here or whatever. Let's talk about this shit. You know the real. See what I'm saying? Everybody know the real. You can nickname it what you want to nickname it. You want to keep it 100? Let's keep it 100. Step up to the table. We can talk about it. Put the camera around. Let's talk about all this here. Whoever's in Detroit, Michigan, or however it's going to be.
Yeah.
Real tune, real money in the room, man. We concluding in Shreveport. This has been a hell of a series, a lot of history.
All right, y'all. They got a lot going on out there in Shreveport. I'm still a bit confused on some things. Then now this dude just came along at the end, threw this twist in there. I mean, I don't know. But one thing I will take from all of this is that they're getting along now. And that's what we all should take from this. Regardless of whatever conflicts they had, people died in their wars as well. But now they found a way to come to some sort of resolution, be peaceful, and coexist. Not only that, they're supporting one another. They're not just coexisting and just tolerating one another. Apparently, they support one another now. Now, of course, they're all older, and with age should come maturity. Not always, but should come insight and wisdom. And you get to a point where you're sick of all of this nonsense. Hell, they fucking 50-some years old, 60. And what I know you say it's for life, but at some point you got to give it up. So it's good that they come to this. The problem in LA, of course, one of the problems is that the dudes are still young. The gangs are propagating. They're not necessarily decreasing. And they're still recruiting young individuals who, are eager to join and eager to make a name for themselves. And so everything has to be rewritten. Everything has to be reworked. Everyone has to make an effort, has to be on one accord, and it all has to be out of love, self-love, and love of your people and your community, that we make these efforts to bring peace amongst our people in the Los Angeles gang culture. The same way that these other individuals have achieved peace, shout out to them for doing so. We need and can do the same thing, brothers. That's it, man. And we gonna get to that. I'm gonna stay on that. We finna. I got some shit in the works on that. I'm not just talking, bro. And if you ain't with it, then get out of the way. Get out of the way. Get out of the fucking way. Stay safe and stay free, people.